Hello. Ta-da. Yeah, I'm online. So, a small announcement. Yeah, this will be English speaking stream. Sorry guys, my Russian speaking stream will be back on April, like the end of April. And this is like the first time I'm streaming everywhere, like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So this is like very important. I only be able to see comments on YouTube and Twitch, and I only be able to answer in chat in Twitch. So kind of don't ask me questions on Facebook because I probably won't see it. I will try to catch up, but it's kind of hard for me, like to work, to talk, and to check two different media at the same time. So sorry. I will be back with Russian stream on like the last weekend of April, and in May I hope I will be able to pull both. Just right now I just don't have time really. Yeah, so like if you unable to ask questions in English, just ask them in Russian. I'm fine with it. I will answer in English, but oh boy. Okay, and also because I don't think I can moderate YouTube. Please behave, okay? Especially Russian guys. Please behave. I will come and catch you if you want. Okay. Hello, chats. Okay, so right now you can see my Photoshop open because so yeah, let's start from the very beginning. For those who haven't seen my Russian stream, and I guess it's all my English speaking auditory, I will be working on the same sculpt during the sequence of the streams at some point. I'm not a speed sculptor by any means, and I usually take time. I will be working online, I will be working between the streams, and this is my concept. And one thing I want to thank you for that. So and, one second, just give me a second. I'm kind of still nervous because it's just my first stream. So I usually work without concept, and I even kind of said it in the name of my stream. It's like concept in stylized character without from imagination, without a concept, blah blah blah. But I made it for you guys so you can see what's in my head and what they're aiming for. And since and yeah, for Russian stream I'm doing one sculpt. For English speaking stream it will be another sculpt, so it kind of will be like two works going in a parallel. It will be just sculpts for now. If it will go for 3D printing, maybe, who knows, I can't tell you now. Hi everyone in chat, sorry, like, yeah, and people, I will be butchering your names for sure. You can butcher my name if you want, I won't be offended, so yeah. Hello, hello, Accelerator. Hi, more George, 83. Hello. Yeah, let's stop with hello, and yeah, let's jump into that. So this is my concept. This is a Celtic folklore character. This is Banshee. So she's a kind of spirit that lament people before their death, like and it's also sometimes attached to the clan, attached to the family, yeah, it's kind of, I wanted to make it kind of a little bit spooky, but we'll see how it will go. So yeah, and yeah, this is it. This is a sketch. I will have a sketch on my screen during my process. So let's talk about references, because what I usually do before I start any project, I pick up references. So here they are. Then just give me 1 second. I will hide something. Okay. Okay, so this is my reference board, and let's talk about it a little bit. So, like, yeah, we'll spend chunk of the time in Photoshop, so I can talk about the process of design, process of how I think about design, and how I think it's reasonable to think about design in characters. So let's start with that. So this is a sculpture from Forest Rogers. If you've never seen her works, I highly recommend it to just Google her name. Forest Rogers. I think she's American sculptor. She does a lot of fantasy kind of work, which is really close to what I do. And yes, she did Banshee, and yeah, so Banshee appears at night, and she has a long white hair and gray cape. So that's what I'll be working on. Okay, ta-da! So this is kind of very classical kind of, I don't know, idea of how Banshee looks. So I have two sets, no, 3 places where I'm taking my inspiration. First of course, it's like, no, it's 4, whatever, I can't count. I'm sorry. So of course it's like ancient Celtic art, jewelry, blah blah blah, whatever. I find those shapes are really cool and elegant, and yeah, they're great. And this, and I find it's very close to art of modern, like Mucha, and for example, like that, like Mucha and the art of beginning of 20th century. There's like flow of a line, flow of a shapes is big part of a composition. So okay, let me put it on top. So I think like Mucha is kind of, everybody seen him, and you don't need. Again, classical Celtic jewelry, pre-Viking style, when like Vikings brought this animalistic ornaments that we think about when we think about Celtic art, but before them it was more like roundish shapes and all kind of flow, which I really love and I want to use it. And can you imagine it was made like before the Christ, so it was made like 3000 years before Christ. They just literally come down from the trees and start to do this kind of art, which is awesome. And yeah, let's put it here on the bottom. So the next like big oh, okay, yeah, for sure, this is kind of important too, is this is a traditional kind of traditional ancient Celtic art, which is like we think about when we think about Celtic art. This is a Book of Kells. I don't think I need to say anything else about it. This is gorgeous. And yeah, again, that's what I will try to, this is the lettering. What I like about, hey, please come on top, okay. But it is a flow of a line, how the lines is go, oh, okay, like go thin and go thick, and this is very elegant and cool. So but then I'm not sure what you kind of talking about. Why Kells should be better than Christ? Anyway, so let's put it back. The other thing I was thinking, then I was thinking about, okay, please, about making design for this sculpt is those this is a Secret of Kells movie, and I like how they like, I think there was Secret of Kells, there was Songs of the Sea, and now they have working on a third movie, and I find that the character design is simply amazing. Like the shapes is both, it's resemble what we have in Book of Kells, and it's so clear, it's so beautiful, and you can read like every character. You can kind of see the character from a first glance. You can understand, okay, this is like, that guy is very serious, like that guy is fun, and you know, and it's made in a very simple shapes, which I love. It's a really good design. I'm not sure if I go that simple, like I usually work somewhere in between, but this what I be continue coming back and consult for my work. The same, it's the same artist, it's the same, it's the next day movie, Songs of the Sea. I kind of highly recommend it to watch it if you haven't, because like the story is great, the design is great, and yeah, they are cool, and it's still 2D animations, which is kind of rare those days. So like you can see, it's actually I choose this girl because she's actually look like something that I will be working on. Like she's in a cape, she's a kind of magical creature. So yeah, I think design is absolutely brilliant. It's just a few lines, but you can feel the story, the character. The question in Twitch, where I am from. I'm from Russia. Originally, I'm currently live in Montreal. I've been in Montreal, Canada, of course, for 6 years soon. So yeah, you definitely can hear my Russian accent. So the other artist, another artist, which I add to this reference board is actually could be quite surprising, but it's an Aubrey Birdsley. I think it's his English, beginning of a century. Yeah, hi, young glow key. So yeah, Aubrey Birdsley. I'm not a huge fan of his work, but I really love how he works with lines, with shapes and empty spaces. So I like this, but in this picture, which is like up front here, I like the shape of a dress. It's actually dress, but I will be working on a cape, and I really like it's very elegant. It's just a few lines, but beautiful. And I like how he plays with just shapes and lines to make the composition. This maybe even a better example of what I aiming for will be that drawing, the same Aubrey Birdsley. And I even what I really love about it is how it's actually almost like it's like lines, empty spaces, and then boom, there's a lot of detail. The details that like brings your attention almost immediately. Okay, like it's and it's elegant and it's not overloaded with details. So like beautiful art. He's not my favorite artist, but I was always kind of fascinated by him. Like my favorite artist is actually probably Arthur Rackham, but he's not here, not in that list, because he's in my heart. Okay, so yeah, again, people, I try to check both chats, but if I accidentally miss YouTube chat, I'm sorry, and I couldn't check Facebook chat. I will do it once or twice during the stream. Okay, everyone okay with it? Not gonna be offended. So I think it's all about references. Maybe that jewelry. Okay. 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 I similarly like have my Photoshop crush. Yeah? No? What's going on? Awesome. I'm sorry. Whatever. I think I will just close it. No. So the other announcement is that everything, like the concept art, the reference board, it will be online. You can check my website, and if you go to portfolio section, it's not online now, but it will be in like a few days when I have a time. You can go to portfolio section, and then I will create the web link for each stream. So I already created like stream web link for Russian stream, whereas like I have references, I have a sketch, I have like work in progress, and the same will be done for English stream. So it will be references, it will be sketch, it will be like what I've done already, and like some explanation of how I work, you know, all that kind of stuff. Sorry. I have to keep myself hydrated. Okay. So, and I'm starting with the sphere this time. So I don't know. Since I'm not a speed sculptor, I don't know how fascinated it will be, but I will try to do it as fascinating as possible. And here's my here's my sketch. Okay, yeah, I think so. I will even take down my glasses. Okay. So let's go. So yeah, probably one thing that I should say that if you look at her, I gonna like, so she has a cape, she has long white hair like the Banshee shot. She'll have a lot of bracelets. I will make her hands and I will make her head, but for now the idea that the body itself is absent, so she's a spirit. You can't really see her. You see her, but you're not sure if it's real or just you dream about it. Like, you know, it's a spirit. I just want to give her the spirit. I just want to give her this feeling of not human, like not real, not the thing from this world, you know, thing from the other world, blah blah blah. Epic. So let's go. Let's eventually start it. So I will start with the head. I try to bring, like in my first stage, I will do some work on the head, and I will try to bring all details together. So I can kind of see if it works. So the first stage will be I will make her head, I will make her cape and hair and hands, so I can see if it works together, proportions, etc. Music is fine? Is it not too loud? The question about how I put my reference on the screen, it's with OBS. And I actually have, for myself, I use PureRef, which is, which I'm doing now. You can't see it because for some reason my OBS doesn't want to see PureRef, but can highly recommend it to everyone. This is a great software, and if you want, I will just drop chat and it will drop link into the chat. Sorry, I'm still kinda nervous a little bit each time. So check it out. It's a great software to put your references on a screen when you're working in ZBrush, especially for me because I have a 27-inch Cintiq and I have enough space, and my second screen is far away now. Not the best setup. I still thinking how I can make it better. Okay, okay. Awesome, so I can put some music back. Because there was some complaints last time that music was too loud and... people can't hear me. Let's check. So. Yeah, something. So yeah, the Banshee she lament person that will be dead soon. So she's kind of predicting death in the family. I think I said that, haven't I? No, no. It's no dreams. Thank you for popping up. Okay, I have a question from on YouTube from Sanaki. Not really. I'm sorry. I'm like overwhelmed with like work and work this month, and I will be leaving on vacation in 1 week. So like I have really no time to check it up. But before next Russian stream, I will do it. Oh, thank you. Do you think I can finish? Thank you, Daniel. Okay, I always save. Always save. Okay. So I'll add a little bit of resolution on my Dynamesh. What I usually do is I just starting, I go on a Dynamesh resolution like back and forth. I go higher and I go lower sometimes. So because in a high resolution it's easier to do the anatomy, and on a lower resolution it's easier to do big changes. So you will see me like going back and forth. Which is fine. Which I can certainly recommend to everyone. It's no dream. Does it say that? Yeah, yeah, I think it's 8 p.m. now in Moscow, isn't it? The question on YouTube: how much time we need to practice to be an inter-level sculpture? What is inter-level? I know. Like, it's like what people always asking is how much you should spend to be that level, and my answer is I don't know. It's like depends on your initial level, your art kind of. If you have studied art before, it will be easy for you. Like how much time you want to spend in ZBrush, blah blah blah, and also individual differences, right? Because like I can tell about myself, I'm a slow learner, and I genuinely jealous to people who just like get into it and get good results in 2 years. I saw that like in art, not in sculpting, only just in art, you know. It took me ages to get there. I don't think I'm something very special. I think I'm just like many other people outside. I will try to concentrate on sculpting. So if I will miss some chat questions, okay? Don't get mad at me. Just repeat them. Good morning, Peter BR. Peter BR. I'm sorry. Keep watching people's nicknames. You can butcher my name. I will not get mad at you. Hello, Demon TV. Hello. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to speak English in that chat, in that stream and chat. So just wait for the end of April. Mimir, hi. I'm glad you pop up. Yes, this is the free key. Yes, this is my doodle for this sculpture. I can do better. Peter Beard. I'm sorry for you, Peter. I'm sorry. I can't read your nickname properly. So good. I'm always afraid to mispronounce something. Actually, Johnny is in the chat. So Johnny, will you be mocking my English today? Every day. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Okay, I will call you Pete. So yeah, I feel for you. Like making hair is kind of. I love making hair, but I know for many people it's like torture. For me, if you will ask me to do some hard surface, it will be torture for me. I'm like worst with hard surface. I can't do it. Hi, Johnny. The Mimir is the author of the concept of another script I'm working on. I can show you if you want. And okay, let me save it for a second. It's here. Johnny, can I show it? I think I can. I think it wouldn't mind because I already posted on social media. Yeah, so this is his concept. And yeah, like I've been busy with other things last 3 months almost, but I will be back and I hope I will finish it like before the end of the spring. Yeah, I think it's amazing. I don't have your link close, but if you want, just drop it on in the chat. Your artwork, your concept. Yeah, because I think it will be great. Like people really love it, and I love the concept. That's why it's like almost the only thing I did with that was not my artwork initially. Anyway, let's come back to that lady. Very sad. Before she get even more sad. Bogdan, yeah, we kind of discussing the possibility of 3D printed it, but before we go into the 3D printing, we have to finish it. So, and it will take some time, and then we can think and maybe even like print and cast it and see, sell it for thousands of dollars and get rich, and I will eventually be rich. Not. It's all for cats, all for cats. Flower cats will have a happy life. Aquarius, can you explain if you're doing this work on? Okay, so look, this is not gonna be game model. No way. It's asymmetrical. It's gonna be just a sculpt, just like art for an art's sake. If it would be game model, it would be like 90% of the time symmetrical, except few details, maybe on the cloth or the hair. And I will be working on T-pose, which is like that kind of pose for future animation. And I will have like to do high volley, which is sculpting in ZBrush, then going to do retopology, then baking the textures and blah blah blah. And usually it's, I think it's like, it's a game dev. You can't imagine how different pipeline are. Some people can have like up to like 1 month, 2 months for one character, which is fine. And I think it's especially if it's a playable character or something, it's fine time, because it's a lot of work. I've been on a project where we have to do like line of characters with textures, high poly and low res and loads in 2 weeks, which is almost impossible. Luckily for me, it was very much the same. It was not a human, like it was dinosaur, so it was kind of easy. If you screw some dinosaurs anatomy, nobody will get offended and blah blah blah. But like the rules could be different, from the timing could be different, from place to place, from company to company, from team to team. So okay, I think she said enough. And my sketch has more expression, which I will do, but not now, because to make her like mouth open and maybe take it out of symmetry, I will do it on a later stage, maybe in between the streams. So let's go a little bit. Let's continue to bring more details and see. So right now I will just append. She need a neck. She'll have a neck. Anyway, she have to. There's actually a lot of people who doing like game models on a stream. I think Isaac Brendan is one of them, and let's certainly more Blair. So check them out. And they actually are character modeler, like in a industry, because I'm not. Still not a character artist. I'm I don't know who I am. I mean, used to be environment artist, but right now I'm just changing the project. So I've got a bad symmetry. Don't do that. That's stupid. Okay, so since her head's supposed to be a little bit up, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Как относится к блендеру? Sorry, I'm not supposed to switch in Russian. People. Okay, I will check Facebook's chat now. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Two more secs. Okay. Who's my favorite 2D artist? Okay, hi people in the Facebook chat. Hello Ashley, I'm glad to see you. This is my favorite 2D artist. I'm not going to teach you this year. This is the easy question. Who's my favorite 2D artist? John is my favorite 2D artist. Who is my favorite 3D artist? I can't answer this question. Like the same thing with 2D actually. Like I love a lot of different art. I very much into classical, academic art. So most like a lot of my preferences actually lay in 15th century, like 19th century, and yeah, I follow a lot of my peers. I genuinely kind of like them. Their works are amazing. It just for me, I'm very old school person. I love traditional art a lot. I love to go to museums, like really. I'm really suffer right now because in North America you kind of don't have a lot of museums to go. One day we'll see. I want to lift her head even more. Like I don't think it's enough. Something like that, and the neck is something like that. And let's go. Yeah, I will be sculpting very well. So sorry, chat. I will be with you shortly. think it's time to do hair, and like hair is like the thing that I love to do most. I really love work on them. Ta-da. Actually, I oh shit, I'm sorry, I should be keeping it in symmetry because it's super important. So next week, 27th of March, is official Pixologic stream that I recommended to see to everyone, because I'm pretty sure you will love it. Don't like make a note, make a, put it onto your calendar. I think it's 12 Pacific time, 12 p.m. at Pacific time. Oh, I didn't mean that, sorry. Oh, okay. Sometimes it's just acting a little bit weird. It's not me, it's a software. Okay, let's go. So she has kind of very long loose. So it's in Dynamics now. Okay, so the question on how do I prefer to paint my textures? Like if you check out my portfolio, which is on the bottom of the screen, you can see the functionbox.com. This is my portfolio, official portfolio site. So I think I will stop working in symmetry right now because it makes no sense already. So most of the texture I've been doing for myself is hand painted, and usually it's ZBrush, Photoshop, and Max. And I don't know, not that many people aware of it. No symmetry, please. But you can actually paint textures in Max, but I'm only talking about hand painted stuff, not talking about next gen and something. Save is important. Question on YouTube, will they announce ZBrush 5? Maybe, I don't know, I'm under NDA with them, but I still don't know a lot of the things. Well, I'm waiting for 27, like as much as everyone else. Maybe. That's why I think you should go and check out. That's gonna be fun, for sure. Okay. So let me consult my sketch. What time is it? I still have 2 hours to go. So good. I might finish it. I'm kidding. No, I'm kind of very slow. And I think we will be working like over at least 4 to 5 streams. My prediction. Right. I think at some point I want to give her at least the cape to see how it will work with her body, because and yeah, I think it's a good time. So save again, and then greeting from Brazil. Hello, Brazil. Thank you. What tablet it is? It's a Cintiq 27 Touch. I think it's the most expensive tablet ever. Oh shit, I'm really sorry. It's supposed to do it on symmetry again. I didn't. Jose, thank you. Jose is also streaming here on Pixologic Live, and actually Spanish speaking people, you should check him out. He's doing Mexican Spanish and English. So check him out, follow him, love him, and worship him, as Ashley says. Guys, again, I don't see Facebook chat. I will check it from time to time, but I couldn't really do it all the time. So approximately will be her hands. And now I feel like my move tool is too small. So what I have to do is I have to pick all my to do that I have to make them small. I think it's enough. No. This happens sometimes because I need move like to be pretty big, and like now this is like you can see it's the limit for move tool, so I can easily scale it down so my move tool will works good enough for me, fast enough. Okay. I think I also will go low-res on that. Please, low-res. There's a problem. Let's go. Oh fuck. Nice. No way. Okay. Okay. I'm good. What happens? Johnny, what happens? Really? Oh boy. Sorry. I was scared. Okay, it will be a future cape. Right now I just given it a like approximate shape, right? Mm, um, and I also will turn off asymmetry for now because I feel like this is a good moment. It will be asymmetrical anyway. What I'm doing for now is I will be making the shape I like, and then I will just mask part of it and make extrude and make a shell so I have like thickness, and it will be like look more like a cape, and it will have nothing inside. But for now I just try to figure out what will be my shape. And yeah, if you remember the reference, I want to make it like round in the bottom. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Up. I think I definitely need to lower the outline. Oh fuck! Shit. Pardon me. Ooh. My big Johnny happy, yeah! Неваляшка. Hi. I'm supposed to speak English here, so sorry if the Russian stream will be the end of April. Stay tuned, I will announce it again and again. Let's see. Again, I kind of have to take transform tool and scale it, because there is no, the move size is not enough for me. A bit frustrating sometimes, a bit frustrating. Okay, so that's why I need the body, because I feel like her head should go a bit in front. Ta-da. It's better. Criox, hi to Colombia, thanks for popping up, thank you. Yeah. What else we have? Trevor, hello people, thank you for checking out and staying with me, hope, on the journey. Okay. Oh. I think it kinda fine with that shape. It's all very approximate, like I will be working after the stream, before the next stream, and I will refine a lot of details. It's gonna be glorious. Okay, I think I can do, I think what I can do is turn off that, and maybe even that. And I want to fix your neck, I think, because then at some point I did the scale and I forgot to. Got to choose the right sort of. Her neck become too thick, just like not very feminine. I did something else. I don't know. I just want to fix now. Oh, please. Oh, why? I shouldn't do that. You're like supposed to check back face masking, so clay build up. Always, always. What do I have? Okay, not sure. I will find it after. I shouldn't go in that much of detail right now because it's way too early anyway. I just want to make sure my proportion sounds fine and my details works fine with one another. Oh boy, what the heck was that? Oh boy. Okay, anyway. And also save. Yeah, absolutely. Motor Craner, yes, I was talking about this just probably 30 minutes ago. I am absolutely thrilled about Wednesday's. It's not a Wednesday, it's a Tuesday. Tuesday stream, March 27th, and I think everyone should be thrilled about it and follow and sit and watch if they have time. Because it's gonna be awesome. I know! Everything that Pixelogic does is awesome, and they even don't pay me to say that. Okay. So. Time to switch to Lasso Selection. I usually work with Lasso, just sometimes I need a pen selection, but my favorite selection is Lasso Selection, and this is very important. No, we don't know, yeah. Bin Exploder. Yeah, we don't know, but we kind of. That's why we are so fascinated by that. Because we kind of wait for good things. Let's hope it's a good things, right? It's healthy to think there's a good things ahead. YouTube question, what's the best topology program? For me, because I'm a Max person, for me it's Topogun. I'm a huge fan of a Topogun. I use it a lot, but I know people who sit in Maya love Maya topology. For some reason, Montreal is, especially like Ubisoft, is all about Max, at least on the project that I was working. So I stuck with what we have. But they give us, I asked for Topogun and I have Topogun at work. So, and I love it. And I have Topogun at home, and yeah, it's great topology software. Okay, save again. Okay, I think it's not good time to give her like a cape because we need it. Hey, what's wrong with you? Hello. Thank you. It's a full holding. I don't know. What are you asking about? What's the sounds on the background? It's fireman. How to say station? It's fire station just near on my block. So yeah, I have a lot of that noise all the time. That's fun. It's very safe actually. Each time we have some weird problem with fire alarm because it fast working at least 2 or 3 times since I've been there, and you kind of feel safe having a fire station just next door on top of it. Fire station, right? Yeah. You know, those guys with shiny cars and sirens. That's awesome. It's fun to look. So you kind of have this feeling of safety, which I think is very awesome. I should stop saying word awesome, but I can't. I lack of English vocabulary. Yeah, I do. But you can't. Can you hear mine? I mean, or you hear like yours? This Jose is on Montreal as well. You know what's funny? I think at night they don't actually turn on sirens because I never heard them like doing the noise at night. Hello, Jota, Eri. Hello. Thank you for coming. I'm glad to see everyone. Is it good time to check Facebook? Let me just save this thing. Play it safe. I'm a not old school person. I'm saving my work every like 10-15 minutes. Always. Oh, hi Leslie, hi Eugene, hi Asher. I saw a lot of people joining on Facebook. Hi David, nice to see you. Hi Miguel. Ashley. Okay. Oh shit, it was early. I'm sorry. I guys almost okay. On Facebook, people ask me to say hello Canada. Yes, hello Canada. I love Canada. I applied to citizenship just this March, so it's epic. I soon could vote. Okay, anyway, let's go back to sculpting. I kind of feel this peer pressure now because a lot of people are watching me. A lot of cool people on Facebook. Crap! Don't judge me, okay? I'm trying, I'm doing my best. Okay, but I was thinking I still need her hair to go in front a little bit and her cape going sort of like over her shoulders and a little bit small fix on the back. I'm gonna refine it now. I might change her posture a little bit. I also think it might be a little bit wide. Hi, Amal. Hot Safari, hi. Sorry. Sorry if I missed some questions on YouTube. New frame. Okay, one like Twitch chat. At least for Twitch chat, I have a moderation right. So behave. Next time I will just ban you. It was for somebody who probably knows. Obey. Yeah. They could be like they could be, you know, Piggy 18. No, they could be kids. Anyway, so act nicely and respect people, and if you're not sure about your sense of humor, just like probably you should not post it. A question on YouTube. How long did you experience ZBrush? How long? How long? I've been working as ZBrush for 10 years now. Yeah, I can say it now. Yeah, it's been 10 years from very early version. But because I have this weird career when I was doing 3D and then I switched to 2D and I was working on all kind of projects. I was working in ZBrush and then I was leaving for some time, then I coming back and I still learning it. How long it will take for you to learn ZBrush again? I don't know. It depends on you again, how much effort you will put. For me, like personal, my impression, it's quite. It's a program that easy to master. Like some people really get scared about the interface, which is different from 2D traditional 3D applications like 3ds Max. But I personally think that this interface is, if not perfect, is really good, really adjustable, and kinda love it. And they don't pay me to say that, so don't worry. Okay, so go back to okay. I think it's intuitively easy to understand the brush interface. One thing you should keep in mind, it's different from 3ds Max. Maya. Don't wait something that looks like 3ds Max or Maya. It's a different logic. But I dare to say it's quite a good logic. And the good point with Pixelogic is really listen to community. It works with community, and like many other software, they really try to improve following the community feedback, which is cool. Not with many software like actually doing that. Okay. Got skin. Oh, somebody went in timeout. Welcome. You're welcome. Tyree, is it more important to study anatomy or observation? I'm not sure what your question about is. If it's like, what do you mean by observation? It is. Is it like live drawings, or like you mean in learning the anatomy is like more medical, like you know each muscle doing what? If this is the question, like my point will be anatomy is important. You might know the name of each muscle, but you better know which shapes is go usually there. The problem is like sometimes you kind of can like you might put your artistic goals before the anatomy, so you might squeeze some parts or enlarge some parts for artistic goals. Like Goya in his drawings did it a lot, for example, and like nobody really complain like Goya don't know the anatomy. I mean, I'm not talking about like old master, like old Spanish artists. If you're curious, if you don't know art history, and a lot of traditional artists did that and keep doing that. You know, for example, I like to draw quite a long neck. Honestly, if this neck is like, I might make it when like fix it a little bit. Since we're talking about anatomy, I like to draw longer necks to women's, for example, because it just looks nice and might not necessarily be exactly like the ideal proportion, but this is what I like. This is what how I want it to look. But I will do the muscles. I will do the structure right. I will try to get the structure right. Johnny! General observation skills is still not sure, but what is observational skills? Like, if I start to do about art history now, you couldn't stop me. So let's concentrate on Scott, okay? I think, what time is it? Oh, it's 1:30 p.m. and it's time to get busy with your hands. And this is a thing, guys. Let me do something very quick. Probably. So let me save. This is for sure. I finally get myself default body. I made it. Yeah, it was done for my Russian stream. That's like the more the younger person for sure. But since I will need hands and like palms and elbow, I will take this, and I have to say I cheat a little bit. I already took those hands, so those hands from this default body. It's nothing special, just dark. My default body, and let me show you something. Ta-da! I have hands. Yeah, and I already posed them, as I think I will need for my scout. Look a little bit creepy. Hey, please. Oh, sorry. Shit. Hey, please. I'm doing fine, I just need. Sorry. Technical. So let's just open those hands. It's a cheating, but I was thinking you won't be really fascinated if I will take default hands and place finger by finger, bend finger by finger. It will be a bit boring for you. But it's, of course, it's very, very default pose. I will change it a lot. So, ta-da! Here's the hands! Unbelievable! Yeah, no, I cheated. I feel bad about myself. I think it was on last Russian stream, and I said like you shouldn't like you can be very loose about anatomy if it's for your art goals. And I like there's one guy the classical period, classical French period, who draw very long backs to the girls. So his name is Anger. I couldn't recall his name that time, but his name is Anger. It's I could probably like search in Google for right spelling and put it into chat. And yeah, and he was drawing extremely long backs to the girls. And nobody complained about it, really, as long as it looks good and doesn't look creepy, that's fine. But there's absolutely no way I'm saying don't study anatomy. You have to study anatomy, you have to know it like extremely well. Just after you know that, you can kinda be a bit loose with it, but just all that. Okay, let's continue on her hair. I probably missed some questions, right? Hello chat. Hello Nocturna. Okay. Konstantin Samarsky. YouTube. Thank you, Konstantin. Yeah. Sorry. Like for the hands, I was talking. So let me save again. I'm kind of crazy about saving. So I have a mannequin like that, and yesterday before the stream I took those hands and I paused them for the reason that I was thinking you guys will be really bored if I will take these hands and like start to bandage finger. I decided it will be more fun just to pre-made them. It's a little bit kind of cheat, but I don't think it's crucial for design, so it's just the hands, and we will be working on them for sure because that's, you can see even the pose is very loose, like I just bend them with a transpose tool, and there's kind of nothing special for now. Okay, so she also will have bracelets, so she wouldn't have hands for when not so, like when she won't have the arm itself, only palms we'll see, and then bracelets. She will have necklaces as well. I think I should like turn her head just rotate her head just a tiny bit, maybe like that. Yeah. This is better. This is yeah, nocturnal. I agree. Yeah, you have to know the rules and then you can break them, but knowing the rules is first. Like, otherwise, nobody will hire you. Okay, I think in front. Okay, I want to rotate this hand just a tiny bit to make it look closer to initial sketch. Oh, Julia on YouTube, hello! I'm glad to see you. So, you are Julia from Melrose, right? Like, yeah, I see you, Josera from YouTube. Thank you for popping up. Thank you guys for popping up. Question on YouTube about baking shader material in diffuse. Nope. And I'm not sure if it's even possible but there may be people who know it better than me. I don't know really. Yes, ZBrush have very tasty shaders, even this gray clay, and sometimes when you bring it to, even like Apple, you bring it to cave shot and all of a sudden it loses all the appeal. Please, I have some weird glitches here. Okay, yeah, fine, now fine. I think it comes from my keyboard and I will try to change it till the next stream. I think my keyboard is dying. Very sad, because it's also very expensive, kind of, for keyboard. Okay, that's what we have now. I think it might be a bit early, but I really want to show you what I will do with a cape. So here we go. Oh no, probably. First I will go to Dynamesh. I will bring the resolution higher than it's now. So then I'm masking it. I have very clear line. Ooh, beautiful. Here we go. So then, oh, please. So I will do Ctrl Alt and click to make this mask sharper. So I have like this very nice sharpened line on the edge, and then I just go and do, not here, here. To extract and extract. Oh, this is too thick, so you can see. Extract. Too thick, I will take it down. Not enough. No double. Let's say it's good for me now. Good enough. Accept. Oh, good. Awesome. Isn't it beautiful? Then now, so I can actually hide that. I don't need that anymore. Okay. Just don't need this part. So I will delete it and then Dynamesh it again. Oh shit. Dynamesh with a higher resolution. So something like that. And now it looks more like a real cape. So let's. And also I think it's time to turn off the symmetry and just work out symmetry. Here we go. Because on the sketch it's very asymmetrical. It's we will do. It's still very much a sketching stage. I will probably ZBrush it after and go on subdivides and all kind of folds and smaller details on subdivides. I also want to make it a little bit thicker, just tiny bit like that probably. I'm doing it with inflate. It is actually by default in deformation. I just put it on my interface because I use it like crazy. I like to inflate things. I can't explain. I'm kidding. The Afro, hello, hello. Thank you for coming. Generic question. Is where it goes? What about my nickname? Well, it's just a nickname. I kinda once have to come up with a name for my email address very quickly, so I just kind of pop up in my mind, and it's fun. It's short, people remember it easy, so I still use it. And like, fox is not my spirit animal, unfortunately. Sorry. Like, like people keep asking me about my nickname, and I definitely should like invent some story. So because people are just like stories, but no, I don't have one for now. My spirit animal is definitely cats. I love cats, and I helping cats a lot, and I will have one soon. I'm super happy. I can't wait, really. I'm going to see my parents next week almost, and I will be in Moscow, and I'm gonna adopt the cat. And no, this question was not about that part. I can't help myself, sorry. Okay. YouTube, Tunkai. Hi. Nice to see you here. I probably should check Facebook, right? So let me save again and check the Facebook. That's nothing really, not that much. Hi from Brazil, hi from Mexico, Germany. Hi everyone. I'm really glad to see you here. Thank you guys for coming. I'm not sure about this particular part. Okay. Probably bring some music back. Know what I will do probably? I will make different polygroups for now to mask it quickly, then, so I don't have to select it each time. Chris Suarez. Okay, so about the question about the food, how I make actually the top of a food. So I will repeat very quickly. So I have this shape, right? And I kind of satisfied with the shape overall. Then I go and make it like more high res. Then I mask it as I want, something like that. Make the mask sharper and then go to subtool palette and did extract like that. Then you do extract, tada, and then accept, and you will have like your kind of shell built around the object, kind of. So yeah, tada, it's like 30-second streak. I will delete it for now, just I like to keep my subtools clean. I will keep this main shape for later, but I don't need it anymore really. Body science, Bogdan, depending on what I'm doing, like recently I stopped listening that much of a music and podcast that I did before. I feel like it still distracts me a lot. But yeah, I'm usually listening music, or I listen to non-fiction on Audible, or I listen lectures. I like science and I like politics, so I usually do any of those. I think it might not be okay. So yeah, I will continue on the hair, and if we will have time, I will do a bit of a jewelry. Like we will start a little bit of jewelry for her, but oh, sorry. No, it's not what I intended to do. Like that. I have a music now because at some point I feel like it's really boring if I'm not talking and there is no other sounds. Kind of find it awkward on the streams, so it's just for you. And please let me know if music is too loud and you can't hear me. I will turn it down. Breathe. The thing is, I want to keep this part separate for now. So what I will probably be doing is, we'll see if I still have, for my, like, for my personal comfort, to have more comfort with sculpting, because if I will dynamish it now, it will merge parts, because those parts of the hair, because they will come too close, and I really don't need it. I will just hide this group, mask it, and split masked point. Now it separates up to, yay, easy, and now I can work on them. It will be more convenient. And if I dynamesh them, they're not gonna merge in one shape, which is what I need now. Let's see, like that. Because, yes, it's my concept as well, yes. Twin Factor on YouTube, how I'm doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm supposed to speak English on that stream. I hope starting from I could do both. I could do both streams in 1 month, like English and Russian. Let's hope. I still think that I will change, like it doesn't look like a concept right now, and I kind of like this flow that I have on a concept, so I will change okay, here quad, okay, quad, design. Save it. Creatures, hi! Thank you for popping up here. I'm doing fine, thank you. Thank you. So we're working on Banshee, a Celtic folklore spirit. Like, she's supposed to be very sad. She will be. Just give me some time. make people really sad. Oh, thank you. The real Mark and I'm sorry. I keep repeating. I will be butchering your nicknames, but thank you. That's very, very sweet of you to say that. Yeah, I think I can go forward and okay, I think it's kind of good time to probably add hair jewelry because I know I'm not sure where I should push my hair because the jewelry will be like a big part of design. Okay, probably like that, but so why not? Why not? Okay, so yeah, okay, the real Mark, yeah, okay, yeah, I know what concept I'm talking about. Yeah, thank you for giving me credit. Thank you. That's super sweet. Yeah, it's on my website. It's also on my ArtStation if you wanna check it out. What we talking about? It's weapon set that I made once for challenge on CG Hub, which is died soon after. Okay. The thing is, I will probably not gonna go into detail because right now I realize I wanted this shape differently and I should do it before. Can I do it now? I don't think so. Anyway, it could be a placeholder, whatever. Just for me now. To see if proportions are fine and very good. I also yeah. Okay. For now, let's keep it really simple. I don't duplicate it. Like that. I'm not even gonna merge it and went to subtle because yeah, I prefer to keep like less subtles in my palette, so it's easier to manage them and you don't have to search through the list. Okay, let's save it. Don't think that. Oh, thank you. Actually, I made the shaman post myself. Johnny, thank you. No, I'm not. Jenny, post please your portfolio. I want people to see that. I don't think I'm that good in 2D. I'm still learning. And Aachen creatures. Are you using Cintiq 27? Yeah, I'm using Cintiq 27, and I'm regretting it each day. Santiago Vitancourt, hi. So yeah, again, because people are keep coming later than I start to stream. So it's a Banshee. It's a Celtic mythological traditional spirit. She's sad, like she's lamenting the death in the family that will happen soon. So it's not happened yet, but it will happen soon. If you kind of hear her crying at night, it's a very, very bad sign. She usually portrayed as women with very long hair, sometimes old women with long hair, sometimes with say young beautiful woman with white hair and a cape. I know what's going on. It's rally, I guess. Sorry. Oh, look. Sorry, people. If you hear some noise outside, I have some rally. That probably will need some explanation because I'm living in a downtown Montreal, so every time there's something happening, it's happening right under my windows. Yeah, he's cool. I've been showing the work I'm doing based on Johnny's concept. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I keep promoting Johnny. He didn't pay me as well. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this you can check out the original concept. One day I will finish it. I swear. Anyway, let's go back. And let's, okay, we still have 40 minutes. Julian, did I leave Montreal? No, I'm in Montreal currently. Just as I said, I'm right in the downtown, and like not in the downtown. Like I'm between Saint Denis and downtown, which is very, sometimes could be very loud, like today. That's fine. And on the other hand, it's like closed everywhere. Zangief. Is it too cute for Banshee? Well, there's like two different depiction of Banshee. She could be either ugly old lady or very cute, beautiful woman. So I choose the beautiful, cute woman, of course, because that's what I chose to do. I should do one day I should do Baba Yaga. I think it will be fun to do. But for now, yeah, I can choose then I just start to think about what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna be doing in English speaking stream. I was thinking about Celtic folklore, and I was thinking actually about Morgan first, so I wanted to do some really creepy stuff. Morgan is a war goddess, like, but there is a problem. Like Forrest Rogers, the lady I was talking, then I was showing you my reference board. She did really good sculpture of Morgan, and each time I try to sketch my ideas, it either look bad or looks like her sculpture. So I like, okay, I'm just giving up, and I will do Banshee, and like she did everything before me, and I wanna cry. Yes, so with it in Twitch chat, yes, our old boost is still work in progress, very much. One day it will be finished. Like, I've been busy past 3 months with all kind of stuff. You might see it soon. You actually can't see it on ArtStation right now. You might see something else on ArtStation soon. So yeah, I for some reason I stopped my older works to finish that stuff, and I will be back. I will be finishing it. Is it time to check Facebook chat? Kind of stop working. I'm like chatting. Ashley, hello. It was crap. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't really know how to use it. Hi, people. Hi. Paul Chariga. Hi. I'm glad to see you here. Question about Russian. No, not on this stream. Next stream in the end of April. We'll be speaking in Russian. You're welcome. Yulia, hi. It was you on YouTube. Is it YouTube? Hey, hi people. I'm absolutely delighted to see you there. If I missed someone's question, please just repeat it. It's a little bit complicated. Oh boy, no, sure. I'm really curious to see what. Oh, so cute! Oh my god, thank you. Can you, Don? Can you send it on my can you send me a letter on Fox from Box, gmail.com, or through FartStation? I kind of have something to say. I mean, probably I have some comments on her eyes right now, but I really love it. So keep working, awesome. So cute. That's awesome. Thank you. Looks good. But I just think probably some your eyes might be too big. But everything else is just awesome. But if you want any overpaint, just send me email or message on ArtStation. Okay, so what about this jewelry? I was thinking maybe like hair goes through it and goes on the other side. Let's try it. May not be an excellent idea. Okay, probably just like that. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Okay, still have like 15 minutes, I guess, and let's see. Probably this one. I don't know what I did. Okay, whatever. Oh, there. Okay. heavy. Oh, I see. Okay, so this jewelry probably will be just a placeholder for now, because I will work on the symmetry. For now I just want to put all the parts together to see how it looks like. For example, I think you might need to be taller, just a little bit taller. Yeah. Okay, YouTube questions. YouTube question is how many hours to do daily to be good in a month? I don't know. Should have stopped sleeping and eating, probably. I don't know. As I said, like in the very beginning, was a similar question. It really depends on how you're learning, and if you have someone to ask questions and like tons of other things, if you really have like spare time to spend it in ZBrush, I don't know. And depending on if you have art education before you just completely new to whole thing. About the question about the hair, I really don't get it. The poly of the hair, I'm not sure. Garcia, thank you. Thank you so much. He's really cool. He's one of my favorite sculptors. If you was asking me who's my favorite 3D artist. So yeah, I'm sorry. The Bassem, I'm pretty sure I'm butchering your name. If you try to reformulate your question, I might be able to ask it, but right now I really not sure. I'm working in Dynamesh, and I will be working on Dynamesh for quite a long time for now. I mean, like working on that sculpt, will be using Dynamesh. I'm not sure if I will go to subtools. This is always kind of the question. It's not necessary now, but I kind of want to work a little bit on her hair. Thank you, more George. Thank you. Well, just learn and wisdom will come. I don't know. It's a bad idea, like super bad idea. Yeah, of course it should be like that. It should be like the hair should go like that. After all, it was already almost 3 hours now, and I kinda start to get tired working and talking to you people. Start to do like stupid things. Okay. Circle Rush, hi! Nice to see you. You're a bit late. Okay, not gonna touch her cape on this stream. I will leave it probably in between the streams. For some reason it will take like I will think more how I wanna do it. It will be definitely sculpted in ZBrush, no Marvelous this time, because I really want to have something more stylized, and with Marvelous it's kind of hard to get. But we'll see, I don't know, we'll see. And also it's kind of easy shape. I will add some necklaces I think now, and this will be it for today. What I will do is probably either canvas resolution, so I will have a clear mask, sharpen the mask. No, sorry, I changed my mind first. Yeah, Circle Rush, yeah, Circle Rush, yeah, I'm almost done for today. It's like 20 minutes, and since I have to pack my things, I will run. I will run and pack my things, and I also have to go to the post office. So have something to do today other than sculpting. Let's say whatever. It just, if I don't like it, it will be a placeholder for now. Same, just to extract. Nice, that's good enough for me. Maybe a little bit thinner for my purposes, no double extract. Good. Okay, no. I can work with it for sure. Then symmetry on. I don't know if it will work. I will probably delete the back part now. We will never see it. Sorry. Not good. Good. Even better, I think. I don't know how come it doesn't look symmetrical for my moment. Ah, yeah. Because my initial subtool wasn't symmetrical. Yeah, okay. So, oh, sorry. Okay. Then since it's not really symmetrical as I wanted, I will just delete half. Oh, yes, like that. Then a mesh, and then modify topology, mirror and weld. Okay, right now I'm completely satisfied. Okay, so something starts to look okay, and it's actually supposed to be under her cape, not over, and I might wait for it until I will do a cape. Okay. I will continue then work on her hair, maybe a little bit, some touch up on her face, and it will be the end of the stream. Actually, not that much, but it's first initial stage, and like this is how far I have time to go. I'm not super fast. Sorry. It's all sad to say sorry. Question on YouTube. Basim, I try to work on my own concept. So really, I would love to, but I kind of have this plans for near future what I gonna do, and it's mostly my own concepts and the journey concept, and that's it. I'm not gonna take any other concept for now. I think I'm scheduled till at least till autumn, because I also have some works that I have to stop in autumn, and I want to come back to them. I'm Russian now. No. No, I'm still in Montreal. I will be in Russia next, like week after next week. Yeah, my flight is on Sunday. But I'm not gonna stream from Russia. No way. I will only have very weak synthetic companion with me, and it's not good for streaming. Like, yeah, like this is the first time I'm streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the same time. Like, guys been there for months, I think. This is my first stream, so if I accidentally miss somebody's questions, just I'm sorry. I've tried to control it, but it's really hard. Hi people on Facebook. Hi, Fear and Benjamin, and glad to see you here. I'm absolutely delighted to see you all on every media. I have my Facebook chat open. Oh, sorry, Twitch chat open, and I can see messages from YouTube, but there is many, and I pretty sure I lost some. Yeah, it's kind of. I will probably change something to next stream. I will probably like put Facebook comments first. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. This Facebook chat is not on my screen all the time. That's why I have to go back and forward to see if I have any questions. There was actually more people on Facebook, I think. But anyway, I'm learning. Okay, her hair is on very basic shapes right now. I will like later then I will think, okay, I'm done with this base shape. I kinda like it, and then I will go and will start to add this like parts of the hair that goes out, like thinner parts, but not now. Right now, if I will do it now and then I will want to change the overall shape, it will be really pain. So, not yet. And also for this particular sculpt, I will try to be very careful with details. Try to like more play with shapes. So that's also one of the reasons I'm not running into details right now. Too much. Yeah, I'm even not sure if I have like I can moderate Twitch chat, but I don't think I can do it for YouTube. I have a ZBrush. I have an app that show me YouTube and Twitch chat. That's what I've been given by Pixologic, and I'm checking it all the time. It's also, I find it very distracting. Oh boy. For a very long time I have rescue time on my, it's a rescue time software on my PC. It's a software that when you work, it kind of closes you access to YouTube, Facebook, all kind of media that distracts you, and it really helps a lot. For now I stopped paying for it, so I no longer use it as I don't really need I can self-control myself. I don't need an extra control, and it's also like $100 in a year, so just stop subscription. But it's cool. But yeah, I'm definitely overwhelmed with too much media right now. It's not good. It's I mean, right now when I'm sculpting, I have to check all those charts and yeah, you can send your ArtStation, sure. Assume. You can send me your ArtStation on ArtStation mail on ArtStation messenger. Well, it's just right now almost everything is placeholder, so yeah, like everything you see now is not gonna be like it will be in the end. Just I want to have something so I could work to them. Like you can also say like hands are not anywhere near to what it should be, and anatomy is slightly off, like slightly, a lot off, a lot. But this is I just started like 3 hours ago, minus time I spent talking about references and history of art, so checking out the chat. So have some pity on me and can do everything at the same time and produce the great work of art. Let's see if I can make the overall cave shape is more elegant. I don't know, I kinda still have these doubts. Yeah, it's kind of stupid because right now, what I what I did in order to make this jewelry, I took your cape and I higher the resolution. Right now, it's kind of harder to work on overall shape, so I will go back on dynamic resolution, maybe to 80. Still too much. 32. Oh, good. Ah, I'm fine. Right now, I'm fine. Well, thank you. Let's hope so. I think well, it's not for one stream, so I think I can push it until pretty good stage. Shirva, are you making traditional sculptures? No, not really. I would really love to. I don't have time, but I can really appreciate it. I really love traditional sculpture. Life rock. Yeah, well, clip curve. No. Like for then I'm looking for my shape, and I'm like working on design. I just most of the time I just working with move a lot, so I use move tool because it's like it's slow, it kind of help me things. I'm not looking for perfection right now. There will be time when I will work on a cape and I will look for like perfect line. Right now I'm kind of keep pushing and see if I like that. I like that shape more. It is with clip curve, like you did it quickly once, it's done. Boom. There is no really time to thinking about it. That's what I'm trying to say, if it make any sense. And that's why actually I took my time on each sculpt, and I like to push it around a lot and see if things working or not working. It's a little bit like different from initial sketch, but I like where it's going, so I probably will. As you're talking about, but like I really like for this subtool I find the work in low res. So why do I need to? Are you talking about like this? Oh, cool! I just broke everything. You're talking about this? Huh? It's not. For some reason, for design, I don't like to rely on software. I like to do it like myself. I also, even for example, like for the hair, like a lot of people just taking a ZBrush and just creating the hair like patch by patch. I don't like it. I feel like it gives like computer graphic feeling into sculpt. I like to push it myself. It takes a lot of time, but yeah, this is my way of work, right? There's a lot of awesome sculptors who was doing speed sculpts and say their works are great, and so you definitely should follow them. On Pixologic as well. At least I can name Ashley. She's doing a speed sculpting. I think she's doing one in a stream, and it's full blown model in like 3 or 4 hours, which is cool. I can't do that. Raphael on YouTube, really cute concept. Thank you, thanks a lot. What time is it? Actually, almost done. And yeah, because the thing is, let me to turn down music in. So since I really have to do something else today, I probably will finish right in time, which is now. A bit even early. So what we have now, let's do a quick review for what we start. We start with a sphere, and now we have like some parts together. We have like cape, we have hands. I cheat a little bit with the hands, but I hope you will excuse me. And overall shapes is there, and I kind of like that. I like UK for now. So I, for very brief period, I can turn off. Let me go to OBS and turn off ZBrush, and I will bring Photoshop back, and we can take a look on the sketch and take a look on the reference board for someone who joined later and missed this part. So here go the sketch. Oh! You haven't seen that? This is a funny mess we did on our Facebook just last weekend. So here's my reference board again for somebody who joined us later, and so it's kind of I try to bring together Celtic traditional ornamental art. Can I say that? Anyway, also some nice shape design from modern art, like Muha, like Aubrey Beardsley, like those, I don't know if you can see my cursor, like if I will paint, I will overpaint. It's like, for example, this is jewelry from beginning of 20th century, and this is like ancient Celtic jewelry, and I like this flow of shapes and lines, and I try to bring it into the sculpt. I hope we have some success today, but we'll see how it goes later. And yeah, I think this let me open you. I'm sorry. So this is initial sketch. I hope it's somehow close, but we have a whole way to go. I will turn on the brush back. So here we go, what we have for today. And yeah, I will be uploading it online. If you go on my foxfrombox.com, there is like portfolio section, and if you go on this portfolio section, there is a page devoted to Russian stream. So it's like references, sketches, like sculpting, how what stage it now, and the same I will be doing for this streams. So I will organize a page. It will be like references. It will be like sculpting stages, maybe some work in progress. So feel free to check it out, to join me, message me everywhere. I might even answer you. Just if I don't answer, please forgive me. Sometimes I just have too much stuff to do. But yeah, I'm always open to talk about art. So, people, thank you so much. Thank you guys. So, thank you so much. Have a great day or night if you're in Europe, and I hope see you soon with my Russian and English streams. So. Bye bye. Have a nice time.